Good morning. Let's go to the gym. It is 6:45 and I'm heading to the gym and gonna get in. I think it's shoulder day. Got my pre-workout, got my BCAAs. I went for a run last night at like 9 p.m. It was just a mile, but still like, feels like, wait, didn't I just do this? Let's go. Back in the car. I only recorded one clip. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I go to the gym, it is more like me time and less like filming time. And I was going to film and then I was like, I just kind of want to have some me time. So I filmed one clip of, but it was shoulder day and cardio. To break it down for the month of October, I'm doing another challenge. It's run 1 mile a day. I am filming that separately, so we'll go out for a run later tonight. It's been chilly the last few days, so like the runs at night have been so nice. It is harder for me to go out and run 1 mile at night than to like run a mile after my workout, because obviously I'm like already in the flow. But I like that mental challenge in a weird way, and I like shutting my night down that way. It's been really nice the last week. So today, let's do a what I eat in a day. Oh, I was gonna go over kind of what I'm doing for October. 4 lifts a week. Legs, chest, with a little bit of arms, back with a little bit of arms, shoulders with a little bit of arms. So I am hitting my upper body multiple times. Leg day, I gotta be honest, I do more like glute focus. I really wanna do some quad focus because I did take progress pictures, which I like to do from time to time to see how my body is changing and how much muscle I'm putting on. And I'm really, really proud of like where I am, but like I want to keep working and improving because that's like the whole point of having goals. So this month it's 4 lifts a week, running a mile every single day. I am splitting that to do it outside because I want, again, just that challenge, even though it's harder, because like, yeah, it would be so much easier to just jump on the treadmill, run a mile when I'm already at the gym, I'm already sweaty. But like the challenge of it is to make it challenging. And running 1 mile is much more challenging than running like 5 or 6 because I don't have that time to like acclimate. As a distance runner, going out and running a mile is way more mentally challenging and physically challenging to me because I usually acclimate on my runs like at the 2 mile mark. 1.5 miles is when I finally like, my body is not in flight or fight anymore and it kind of like settles down. I tend to get faster as the run goes on. My sweet spot is really like a 10K. I get faster as time goes on. So like going out and running a mile, I'm like, oh, that's all. Like I ran it at this pace. I've been running a lot with the stroller, which is a lot harder because as a mom, you're always stopping and like, there's just a lot of, you know, you'll see that vlog. Like I said, I am separating that video. I think it'll be really fun and encouraging for anybody who might want to do a challenge like that, but also might be entertained in watching that. So 4 lifts a week, a mile every day. And then I do 3 cardios a week right now. and I kind of am stacking them Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So one cardio is a 40-minute incline walk, one cardio is a 30-minute Stairmaster session, doesn't matter the speed, and then one cardio is intervals of choice. So I can do, you know, whatever, and I'm probably gonna end up doing that one at home. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this month. I am trying to do a little bit of burst of cardio, little like less, not even less lifting, but I broke it from 4 days to 5 days just to have that extra recovery day to swing in a cardio session. So that's what I'm doing this month. I feel really, really good. I am at my goal weight. If you guys didn't know, I had a goal weight. I hit it this summer. I've been maintaining, obviously maintaining is like fluctuating because we're females. Maintaining that goal weight, and then just really trying to focus on putting on some muscle. So let's go home and eat because we got to get some protein in this body. I typically do a protein shake. I am fixing breakfast for my family too. So I think my daughter just woke up because my husband's texting me. It's like 8:30 a.m. She's been sleeping in on the weekends, which is great. She needs it because she gets up early when I get up for work in the mornings, so on the weekdays. All right, I'll catch you at home when I have my first meal, whether I'm making breakfast for my family or, and like all of us, obviously it's just like our family thing on Sundays, or I have a protein shake. We'll see what I have. We'll see what they want if they're all up and stuff. A lot of noise happening in the background. I do have my dishwasher going. I finished all of my meal prep, got potatoes finishing in the oven. I just made this chicken breast. I was gonna do it in the crock pot. I mentioned that in my grocery haul video, but I decided to just make it in the oven real quick because I had it on and it was faster and I needed chicken to eat anyways. Mommy? You want more? She's munching on these croutons, which she loves. Which honestly, the bag is huge and there's like none in there. Should have known. Anyways, I feel like the ones at Aldi are so much better. Okay, so we're doing a salad with 6.7 ounces of chicken breast. I try really hard to get a salad in every single day, so I'm having that as a post-workout. Different carbs probably would be quote-unquote better, but I don't go versus better or worse. I don't do like meal timing or anything. I just focus on protein, and that is like the number one thing. So there's my salad. It has some Bolthouse Farms Caesar dressing, croutons, just some spring mix, and then like I said, 6.7 ounces of chicken breast, which I do measure. And we're gonna munch on these croutons while we eat our midday. It is 10 a.m. So this is our 10 a.m. second breakfast for my girly over here. It's like 10 a.m. and we're having second breakfast / lunch together. I don't know how well you can see this. Oh, pretty well. Okay, I just want to share with you real quick my like breakfast / lunch. I've had 78 grams of protein today between the two. There's a crack on my phone, sorry. All done? 23 and 55. That's how I keep track. We ended up doing a breakfast for a late lunch kind of thing instead of breakfast for dinner. So I did some hash browns for my family. I'm not a big potato girl anymore. If you've been around my channel for a really long time, I used to do like potato resets. Potatoes were my favorite food. Pregnancy, they gave me the icks, and then like postpartum, still kind of had some food icks, and now I'm like, I don't want to touch them. I don't even touch french fries. It's kind of weird. So I didn't touch the hash browns. Instead, I had a glorious apple, 3 eggs, and a couple pieces of bacon. My daughter loves bacon, so the bacon was mostly hers. Anyways, I thought I would add really quickly, being consistent with your food is the biggest thing that you can do for yourself to reach your goals. For me, when I was an endurance athlete, I found plant-based eating and it was really helpful. I'm not an endurance athlete anymore. I don't run like I used to. I was running like an average of 6 miles a day back in like 2020, 2021. I don't do that anymore. I have different goals. Dinner, another big bolus of protein. If you can't tell, I really actually prefer and enjoy higher fat and higher protein. completely opposite of what I used to do, but consistency is going to get you to where you want to be on your goals. However, there is room for treats. This day I did eat dinner alone because my family ate, because I was in the baking mood and I made these amazing pumpkin cookies. They were so good. I made so many and then delivered a bunch to neighbors. My husband ended up taking some to work. And yes, I indulged in a couple of them because they're that good. Thanks for joining me here on a What I Eat in a Day. Here is my total protein for the day. I thought I would kind of add this just to kind of give you an idea of what I do. Tomorrow is a non-lifting day for me, so it'll be a little bit different for when it comes to food intake. And I might go ahead and just film tomorrow too. So stay tuned for my next What I Eat in a Day so you can kind of see the difference. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.